Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. We are back this week with Volume AM. Every morning we're going to be posting one of these devotional videos that you can start your day off with. Today is Monday, and over the weekend we hope that you guys took the opportunity to see the message from Chris Brown. He talked about the privilege it is for us to be a part of God's story. And just like any good story, God's story includes a plot, and there's certainly a conflict that's involved. And this is a conflict of good versus evil. This is a conflict of following our script or his script. And then ultimately it's a conflict of using his blessings for ourselves and keeping those blessings for ourselves, or using those blessings to bless others. And this kind of ties into the theme that we're going to be exploring a little bit this week. We want to talk about surrender, because just as Jesus said in the New Testament, he said, if anyone wants to follow me, if anybody wants to be a part of this narrative, a part of my story, a part of God's story, they must deny themselves, pick up their cross, and follow me. If we want to be a part of God's story, there are things that we need to give up in our own story. We need to understand that it's about elevating his name, about making him famous, and this life is never going to be about making ourselves famous. The gospel message is not about what we have done to reconcile ourselves to God. It's always going to be about what he has done and what he is doing and what he will continue to do. And if we want to be a part of that, it is going to be necessary for us to surrender certain things. And so this week we're going to be taking a look at what are some of those aspects of your life where you are pursuing your own script, where you are pursuing your own fame, where you're pursuing even your own comfort. Because I think when we talk about surrendering things, it's easy to think about, well, what are the sins that I want to surrender? What are the sin issues that I want to surrender? But we're going to be taking a deeper look into that and looking at maybe sometimes there are good things happening in your life that you begin to idolize, that slowly but surely begin to become your God and take priority in your life over the time that you spend with God and over the time that you spend blessing others. There are certain things that you've been blessed with that you are spending all the time enjoying that blessing and not taking the time to be a part of God's story in blessing others. So join us this week as we explore this idea of what do you need to surrender in this time. We hope that you guys join us tomorrow morning.